We spend so much time thinking about AI, doing these incredible world-changing things. But what about the simple stuff? Like, how does an AI actually pay for something? It seems obvious, right? Just give it a credit card number. But it turns out that's a fundamentally flawed idea.
It's more than flawed, it's a complete mismatch. The core issue is that our entire traditional payment system, from credit cards to bank transfers, is built with humans in mind. It even has features like chargebacks that are essentially designed to fight robots, making them inherently incompatible with the idea of a truly autonomous AI.
And this gets even trickier when you factor in regulations. I'm thinking of things like PCI DSS standards, which have incredibly strict rules about storing cardholder data like the CVV code, and AI's basic functions, like logging or backups, could accidentally create a huge security risk.
Exactly, and that's a massive hurdle. You could try to work around it with things like tokenization, but implementing that securely requires huge infrastructure costs. It effectively slams the door on using traditional payments for the vast majority of AI applications.
So if traditional payments are out, what's the alternative? This is where cryptocurrencies seem to enter the picture, especially for models like deliver versus payment, where payment happens instantly when a service is rendered.
Absolutely. Think about it. AI services are a perfect fit for that model. You provide a prompt, the AI does some computation, and you get an output. Paying for that specific output instead of a flat monthly subscription feels so much more native. It's like a digital vending machine for AI services.
And what's really striking is the potential for a direct mapping of value. This idea of one AI token equals one crypto token. This allows for incredibly precise on-chain micropayments that correspond directly to what the AI produces.
That's the aha moment right there. It means you can use smart contracts to automate everything: prepayments, refunds, even complex revenue sharing. It's a level of transactional detail that's just not possible with fiat currency. This is why crypto is really the native payment solution for this emerging autonomous economy.
Okay, so let's break down the types of payment relationships this enables. We can think of them as human to machine to human, and machine to machine.
And that last one, machine to machine, is where crypto truly shines. When you have AI agents autonomously transacting with each other, you're in a native digital world. It's the environment cryptocurrencies were literally designed for.
Are there any tangible, real-world examples of this on the horizon?
Oh, definitely. Think about multi-agent games where AI characters could autonomously reward each other or buy in-game assets, creating their own self-governing economies. Another great example is automated code bounties, where one AI can programmatically pay another AI for delivering a specific piece of code or functionality.
It's interesting because it sounds so futuristic, but you're saying the underlying principles aren't entirely new. It might seem counterintuitive, but there's a shared cryptographic foundation between credit cards and crypto.
That's a fascinating and crucial point. The key is how an AI can handle payments securely. You would never want to just hand over a private key to an AI. Instead, you can split the process. The AI constructs the transaction package and a separate secure offline device actually signs it.
I see. So the AI does the thinking and building, but the final irreversible approval happens elsewhere.
And this is remarkably similar to how your credit card chip works. The payment terminal powers up the chip performs a cryptographic signature locally, and the result is sent back, all without ever exposing the card's secret key. It's the same fundamental principle, just a different implementation.
Let's talk about what this means for identity and contracts. When an AI uses a traditional bank account, it's really just borrowing a human's identity, right?
But when an AI uses cryptocurrency to make a payment, it establishes its own digital identity. That on-chain signature becomes an irrevocable act. It forms a genuine digital trust relationship, and the legal basis for it becomes code as law.
So this ability to perform its own irreversible transactions is what allows an AI to function as a truly independent economic entity.
Exactly. That's the foundation that allows an AI to actually enter into contracts and be held accountable. for its own economic actions. It moves beyond just being a tool and becomes an actual participant.
This all sounds incredibly powerful, but we have to address the elephant in the room. AI isn't perfect. Large language models are amazing, but their reasoning can still be fallible.
That's a crucial point to end on. An AI might understand your intent perfectly, but its internal reasoning path to get to the answer could be flawed. This inherent uncertainty means that for critical functions like payments, we need more than just good intentions. We need rigid, unbreakable guardrails.
And that brings us full circle. This is precisely why those mechanisms we discussed, like digital signatures and rule-based constraints, are so essential. They act as the necessary engineering controls to manage the uncertainty.
Absolutely. To make this all work, you need a combination of the right technology, which is crypto, the right compliance framework, and the right economic design. That's how we ensure that as AI gains financial capabilities, those actions are controllable, settlable, and ultimately accountable.